Welcome back to Scorch TV. Sean Sullivan takes the stage right now.
Now we have a comedy cavalcade, a cornucopia.
Oh, a cornucopia.
A cornucopia of comedy on this fine evening.
Alliteration.
Yeah, you like that. So it's Sean Sullivan. Sean, man.
Hi, Scorch.
Hi,
Yay.
Sean. Thank you for coming out.
Zito.
I think you guys know each other already.
Absolutely, of course.
Sean, you're a local guy that is really just starting to blow up nicely. Tell us. Oh, see, I didn't mean anything but good by that. What is that?
How could you not mean anything good? I'm blowing up nicely.
Because I mean as opposed to like...
oh boy, you're blowing up in the worst possible way.
Yeah, you know what? There is.
You're coming out, this kid's coming out, and he is making a fool of himself every time he steps on the stage.
There is blowing up like, oh my God, this kid's gonna blow up, or there's blowing up like, wow, man, this kid's blowing up.
That's right.
And you're blowing up. And that's a good thing. Make fun of my shirt one more time off the show, though, and you will never be back on network television ever again.
Oh, we're on a network.
Yeah, sure we are. Yeah.
This is good. I'm going to use this, guys. I just want you to know this is going to be my stepping stone to the Steve Katso show. And I'm going to use this. I'm going to get onto the Sean Hansen program.
Oh, I've done the Sean Hansen show. Have you done that show?
I'm going on the low-budget basement television circuit. You get those Conan O'Briens and the Lenos and the Lettermans and the Jimmy Kimmels and the Jimmy Fallons. I don't need that.
No.
You need that headache of people recognizing you on the street?
You don't
I'm with
need
the
that.
people.
Tell us what's going on with Sean Sullivan. Seriously, you got a lot of good stuff happening.
Yeah, you know, I'm just plugging away and working in all over New England. I just got back from Nebraska. Me and Chris, we went on a little trip out to Norfolk, Nebraska for the Great American Comedy Festival.
It's a great time.
Yeah, which is, it's in Johnny Carson's hometown. So all of these people have nothing to live for but the memory of Johnny Carson. So every year, they bring a bunch of people together, a bunch of comedians who are the most sarcastic and rude and take nothing seriously, and we go to the most sincere place on the planet.
That's a good point. They're so sweet and so nice. They're wonderful people there.
It's in a comic's blood to just be mean. And to rip everything apart all the time.
Because that makes the easiest jokes, though, doesn't it? To shred. Don Rickles proved the best, man. To pick on stuff it's the easiest thing to do.
Sean Sullivan has been called the Don Rickles of Harvard Square. That really has.
And that has never happened.
Well, it just happened. It just happened.
It did. I was called it just now.
Yes, exactly. So, like I said,
Zito.
He's been called the Don Rickles of Harvard Square by me about 30 seconds ago.
We should go graffiti that on the Harvard Square T station.
We're gonna tag it, baby.
Sean Sullivan, the Don Rickles of Harvard Square.
Those poets and future artists.
Well, you know what's funny?
Goofballs that hang out in Harvard, they're gonna go, who is Sean Sullivan? I just happen to do comedy in Harvard Square. I have nothing, not for the people that of Cambridge. Not that there's anything wrong with them.
So now, are you from Massachusetts?
I am from Massachusetts. I am from a town called Brockton. Which, if you're not
Brockton is the
Westgate Mall, York Steakhouse.
That's right. That's right.
Isn't it called like the City of Champions because of the boxers?
It's called the City of Champions because at one time in our fine city's history, we had 2 champion boxers. So by all means, because we have 2 people who are good at something dumb, we should claim. We have 2 guys that can get punched in the head more than the guy that they're trying to punch in the head. Like, Rocky Marciano could punch a guy 50 times in the head, and the other guy could only punch him 49 times in the head, so he would always win, and he got this belt. This town, listen, Rocky Marciano, I'm sure, was a great guy. I've never heard anything, and he died in a tragic way, but this town celebrates this guy as though he did anything important. He put on gloves, and he punched another person, and then... well, you know what? He's the hero of our town. So that will tell you...
Well, no, you also had Hagler. You got Marvin Hagler.
You know what? Marvin Hagler's in Italy now. And he's an actor in Italy. So that's 2. And what are the odds of 2 guys coming?
Did you play around the Brockton area before? Like, did you ever play Frank's in Brockton or any place like that?
Did I ever play Frank's? No, I never played. You know what? I have played Frank's. I've played the basement of Frank's, which, if you're not familiar, I don't want to throw a plug up.
There's Frank's and there's Frank's basement, which is like the bargain basement.
No. Frank's is a long-standing Brockton tradition.
Yeah. What do they do at Frank's?
Well, in the front, they sell hot dogs.
Yeah, you used to make alums.
And in the back, women take their clothes off for money. and they dance around.
So the storefront is a hot dog stand, and the back is a strip club.
is a strip club.
But it's an illegal strip club?
No, it's perfectly legal.
Okay.
There's Frank's and Frank's Foxy Lady, and then in the basement of there
is a comedy club.
No. A friend of mine named Bill Cunningham, he runs a theater out of Foxborough. He threw himself a birthday party, and he rented the basement of the Foxy Lady. And then, so you're like, wow, that's gonna be some birthday party. And then he hires me and Tony V to come down and tell jokes.
And do stand-up. So everybody who's coming to the party is thinking,
yeah, we're going to the basement of the strip club. We're gonna have a nice private time. It's gonna be great. There's a stage. If we walked back into the stage, it kicks up with the strippers' dressing rooms and all that stuff. And we had a room full of people just waiting for whatever this guy had planned. And what he had planned was me and 50 feet. And so one by one, we're doing the show, and just one by one, people are going back upstairs to the. Right. They're like, you know what? We're coming. We might as well pay the admission and go to the real club and see the naked ladies. Or go to the front and grab a hot dog. I don't know what they did. You
kept your clothes on the entire time.
Of course, I'm a professional. I'm not gonna. You pay me to tell jokes. I'm telling jokes. I'm not gonna start stripping in the middle.
Maybe that's why he's not telling any jokes right now, because we're not paying him.
What if somebody had kicked in some extra dough? Let's say somebody had said, "We know we paid you for stand-up. People are leaving. How about here's an extra $100? Take your shirt off."
For $100.
Yeah,
for $100, where you just take your shirt off.
No.
But for honest to God,
150.
150. Okay.
Joking yourself with a good payday, would you? If somebody said to you, joke, hey, we'll give you $600 to take off your clothes.
Listen, I've done. That is a thing. There was a.
Good luck with that, Chris. You get no $600.
Here's $5. Will you take the jacket off?
No.
All right.
Will I take the jacket off? You want to pay me $5 to take a coat off? You're the dumbest person I've ever met. How do you do this every week?
You know how? I'll tell you how. Every week, we all.
You could have gone to say this is the first guest we've ever had turn on me so far.
You could have gone to any comedy club in Boston. You could have found 10 better guys.
We make the
same. He hosts the show.
We make the same observation every week. We say, how the hell are we doing this every week? Yeah. So yeah.
If you
don't stop, go.
I'll give you $5 to fire him on the air.
He fires me every week.
I've done it for free in the past. I'll do $5 on a weekend. Yeah, I'll take that.
And then he comes back.
See, if you had taken my $5 to take off your coat, you could have spent my money to get me fired.
Wow.
Yeah, who's the dummy now, Sean Sullivan?
I don't know.
All right.